Well, some of us are better at dancing than others. As we bring you to the bottom of this, one of those guys, he's drinking hay-os. I'll let you guess. Kids, dads, daughters, all having a grand old time here at the ballpark, and they're watching a wonderful game tonight. 2-2 game between the Canadians and the Boise Hawks. Yeah, there's some baseball still to be played, and this is why we wanted to televise Canadians baseball here on Sportsnet Pacific. We've been talking about it for a long time, but to actually show you the energy of this ballpark, and I promise you, it's only going to get louder and louder from here. As Rain Supple has come into the baseball game for the Boise Hawks. Rain Supple.
For a minute, I thought you were saying there's rain coming. I was like, you got me looking up.
Nah, man. It's one of the best names in baseball. Not one of the best ERAs in baseball. 0-1 with an ERA of 8.36. But Rain comes in to try and throw a couple of zeros up on that old manually operated scoreboard and help his Boise Hawks, who again are dreadful. 8 wins on the road this entire season. And right now we'll see if the Canadians can get at Rain Supple. No relation to Rain Soft or Rain Cozy. Or never mind. All right, let's see what Ronnie Brito can. I know. 6, 7, 8 in the order. Brito, Contreras, and Luis De Los Santos. See what Ronnie Brito can do. Shy Ronnie's really turned his season around. In the last 2 weeks, he's been very good. Was hitting 145 at one point this season, now hitting 211. Fastball swing and a miss, and the count goes to 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness right there. Doesn't get cheated on that swing. He's coming for it all. And why not? At this point, just take a chance and put a good swing on the ball here.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on its way. It's a fastball that misses in the count. So I'm from Scarborough, born and raised in Toronto.
Yeah.
And I dropped Malvern Town Center reference just one time. Just subtly slid it in there. And all the guys are coming out now. Watching tonight from Stitches on Warden. A ball back up the middle. That's a base. I told you, Ricky. Ronnie Brito's turned it around, and now the lead run for the Canadians in this baseball game is on.
You like to see that out of Brito because, as I've said it in the past, you see the potential in him, and it's just a matter of him getting on his own good side. And I know sometimes the negative stuff can creep in, and right there you see actually a really, really good pitch, a sinker down and in, and he just put the barrel to the ball and gets a nice base hit. Good pitch that got hit. I mean, you got to tip your hat off to him right there.
Well, the Vancouver Canadians, an inning to go, also got their leadoff runner on, and then the next 3 were solved in order. And Lopez never got off first base. So let's see here what McGregory Contreras and Luis De Los Santos can do. Somebody who can push this run around.
They have to what we call manufacture runs, right? It's getting late in the game, and it's whatever it takes to get that guy to second, to third, and bring him in. You have to do it. You have to play the game of baseball. That doesn't change.
Well, Boise's thinking what you're thinking, because Metz is even with the bag at third. Contreras not known as a guy that has played small ball very often. 1-0. Fastball inside. Count goes to 2-0. Again, Rain Supple has just come into this baseball game. First batter that he faced was Ronnie Brito, who got a base hit off of him. So if I'm Contreras, 2 balls, no strikes, maybe I'm taking a pitch here. Who knows? Infielders at double play depth in a 2-2 game. Pitch foul back, and boy, big hack in that one. 2-1.
That's what you want to see, a 2-0 swing. You want to see something like that. You don't want to see something that's a half swing or a check swing that gets you in trouble and now you roll over for a double play. You want to see a nice, healthy swing like that. And now here's to him hopefully getting a pitch up in the zone that he can drive.
Contreras last year led the Canadians in home runs. He had 8 of them, just a pair so far this season as the pitch is fouled off. And it is now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know what I meant by manufacturing runs? To me right here is where the whole launch angle and all that stuff goes out the window. What can I do to get that guy moving? And it's little things that we don't see nowadays. It's hitting and running. And trying to just put the ball in play and stuff like that. So to me, that stuff doesn't change. The game of baseball doesn't change in that sense. I'd love to see the runner in motion, little hit and run play here, and make something good happen.
Well, this could help.
Or something like that.
Well, we'll take whatever we can get. A ball that is a little bit down and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner out to second base. So now Ronnie Brito is in scoring position with nobody out here at the bottom of the 7th. And this is, in my estimation, a golden opportunity here for the Canadians to regain this lead.
My analytic friends are not happy with me right now.
Oh, I heard. I'm not touching it. By the way, I actually oversold Boise. Their record on the road this year is 5-20. Them's not good numbers. Ball chopped out to the shortstop, and Brito's got himself in a bit of a troublesome situation as he went on a ball that was hit to the left side of the infield, which is usually a no-no, and Boise catches a break.
Yeah, that's definitely a mistake you don't want to make in that situation there, especially when you're scuffling to try and manufacture runs. That's I'm sure Brito would want to have that back.
Well, it's a tough one because it's actually not a tough one. Come to think about it, a ball anything on the left side of the infield is something you probably want to go back towards second base and let that throw go across the diamond. But watch I guess the pause here. Brito committed too soon and really never even thought about it. And I mean, that's just, I can't make that play.
I think he just got caught in between more than anything. He got caught in between. He just saw that ball, and that's a big no-no right there.
Count goes to 0-1 to Luis De Los Santos. So now you got a 1 out, and just the lone runner at first is, again, McGregory Contreras made his way on with the fielder's choice. De Los Santos this game is 0 for 1. Hit into a double play back in the 3rd, walked and scored in the 5th inning.
Bottom of the lineup is due right here, Rob. They are due.
Infielders at the ready. Double play depth for the middle guys. Here goes the runner again. Ball blasted but foul. And now it is 0-2.
Did we just see a hit and run right there?
I think we did. Now, the thing for me is when I break down that mistake by Ronnie Brito is Ronnie's got to understand the situation. A ball hit to that side of the infield. He's got to know he's only a couple of steps off the bag and revert back to second. He just put his head down on contact, and I don't know. The risk and reward there for me in a 2-2 game of the 7th is just, it's not there. But that's the blessing and the curse of a short season baseball team is you're still ironing out these wrinkles, and he'll learn.
And stuff like this happens in the big leagues.
Absolutely.
Let's not kid ourselves. It happens in the big leagues where you just get caught in between, and managers can deal with physical mistakes.
Ooh. Well, a bit of a half swing from Luis De Los Santos, and the base umpire said that he went. And there's no argument from Casey Candell or Aaron Matthews for the most part. So De Los Santos is simply a strikeout. And now there's 2 outs for Adrian Ramos. Ramos is fresh off an RBI double in his last at bat back in the 5th inning.
Tell you what, I like Adrian Ramos. Plays hard, good little center fielder. He's just a ball player that you can just tell he just brings it whenever he gets the opportunity to be in that lineup.
Well, we'll see if Ramos here can somehow get that runner around from first base. There goes Contreras for second. Throw down. He's going to be on the mark, and it looks like Contreras slid right into the tag, and full value to the Boise Hawk middle infielder who holds on to the baseball as well as Vladimir De Leon has his big body barreling right down on him. The throw is on the mark, the tag applied, and boy, the Canadians run themselves out of the bottom of the 7th inning. We all of a sudden look up. It's the top of the 8th inning. Boise, Vancouver tied at 2. Bullpen is summoned for the Canadians yet again. Keep it locked. You're watching A&W Vancouver Canadians baseball, and you're doing it tonight right here on Sportsnet Pacific.